to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 20 Pink performances. For this list, we'll be looking at the singer's most emotional, death-defying, and fun-filled performances. Which of Pink's musical moments would earn your standing ovation? Let us know in the comments. Number 20, Coat of Many Colours with Brandi Carlile, 37th Annual Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction ceremony. As a fellow female storyteller, Pink had the honour of inducting Dolly Parton into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. After her opening speech, Pink's duet with Brandi Carlile was a wonderful combination of rock and roll and folk.
There were rags of many colours, every piece was small.
They didn't stray far from the original version of the song. Where Parton's voice dances at the top of the tune, Carlile and Pink brought an earthiness to the melody.
My coat of many colours that my mama made for me.
The song was treated with respect, but their combined voices gave it a completely original feel. Pink wonderfully honoured the legendary female icon with both her introduction and her performance.
Dance for me.
Number 19, Medley of Hits, 39th Brit Awards. At the 2019 Brit Awards, Pink metamorphosed through a variety of her musical personas. First, she embodied her down-to-earth personality while strolling backstage to Walk Me Home.
Something in the way you roll your eyes takes me back to a better time.
Then, she seamlessly shifted into the spectacle-loving acrobat, descending into the amphitheatre from the ceiling to Just Like Fire. Next, she broke out an emotional ballad in front of a starry universe.
Just give me a reason, just a little bit's enough.
This rendition of Just Give Me a Reason got more spectacular when Dan Smith from Bastille joined her. Later, Try was belted out while dancing with an interactive digital background, and finally the politically flavoured anthem What About Us perfectly wrapped up this Pink tour de force. The whole thing sent chills down our spines and left us completely mesmerised.
What about us? What about us?
Number 18, Raise Your Glass, 38th Annual American Music Awards. While introducing Raise Your Glass, singer Kelly Osbourne revealed that the singer would be performing while pregnant. Did that mean Pink was going to take it easy? Absolutely not.
Right, turn off the lights, we gonna do some mass tonight. What's the dealio?
Amid flashing lights and colourful graffiti, she rocked around her own personal skate park. Although she wasn't flying through the air, her dancers did plenty of flips and throws.
Can't stop coming in hot, I should be locked up right on the spot. So on right now.
The fun, chaotic feel of the number was further bolstered by the singer gleefully smashing a glass on her dancer's head.
Oh snap, my glass is empty.
Of course, she did all of this while completely nailing the song's vocals, never missing a beat. The party energy was strong, and the fun-loving rocker even made sure everyone got a balloon. Number 17, Just Like a Pill, 19th MTV Video Music Awards. Pink's first performance at the MTV Video Music Awards was an epic one. Her powerful strut and black leather ensemble made it clear that she owned the stage.
I'm crying here, what have you done?
The dark and edgy film mirrored the aesthetic seen in her music video for Just Like a Pill. This inky look was actually a significant departure for the talented singer. After all, the first two videos from her Misunderstood album, For Get the Party Started and Don't Let Me Get Me, were a lot more colourful. But her VMAs performance worked on every level you can imagine, drawing us in. It showcased her new attitude with impressive vocals and a well-timed middle finger to boot. Number 16, A Million Dreams. A Million Dreams reprise with Willow Sage Hart. The Greatest Showman reimagined. The Greatest Showman was a special movie for Pink and her family, so it's no wonder that she and her daughter took on the challenge of covering A Million Dreams. This clip starts with an adorable moment showing the pair having fun together. Then it's down to business. Willow focuses all of her attention on her mother as she sings.
Every night I lie in bed, The brightest colors fill my head.
The latter provides direction and supportive confidence. When she takes the lead, Pink's voice soars through the impressive changes to the melody.
I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see.
While singing about sharing dreams, we see footage of the duo goofing off together, which further amplifies the track's sentimentality. In Pink's hands, the song tells a mother-daughter story, and a gorgeous one at that.
A million dreams is all it's gonna take.
Number 15, The Star-Spangled Banner, Super Bowl 52. Pink said that she'd been waiting to sing the national anthem since 1991. That was the year that her idol, Whitney Houston, sang before the Super Bowl crowds. So, a little thing like the flu wasn't going to keep her off the field.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light?
Despite her illness, Pink did justice to the notoriously difficult anthem, adding just enough flair to make it her own.
For the ramparts we marched were so gallantly streaming.
Although she didn't stray from the microphone, a graceful sign language interpreter stood nearby, lending even more emotional heft to the already majestic presentation. Live performances of the US national anthem can, and often do, end in disaster, yet Pink pulled hers off with respect and power like only she could.
For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Number 14, Everybody Hurts, with Kelly Clarkson, 45th Annual American Music Awards. This heartfelt number was dedicated to all who had experienced trauma throughout 2017. With first responders lined up behind him, presenter Jamie Foxx emphasized the importance of unity. Then Kelly Clarkson and Pink began by alternating verses on the REM classic, as moving images played on the screens behind them.
Day is long.
There was no competition between these powerhouse stars. In fact, it was quite the opposite. When they sang together, their voices felt like they were made to duet. They often looked at one another instead of the cameras, and each woman seemed to genuinely appreciate the other's talent. It was an amazing moment that sent a powerful message.
Everybody hurts.
Number 13, Barbies, 51st Annual Country Music Association Awards. Pink's death-defying stunts and rocker vibe might not be an obvious choice for the CMA Awards.
Another day, another sin. Another day, I'm late again.
However, she's no stranger to telling an emotional story. At the 2017 ceremony, she performed her ballad Barbies in a style well suited to the country genre. It was an intimate performance accompanied by a string ensemble. She sat quietly on a stool, letting her gorgeous voice have the spotlight.
And I lock every single door. And I look behind me even more. Now turned into someone that I swore.
The simple presentation made it easy to get caught up in the lyrics, while the haunting melody expressed a longing for the simpler times of childhood. This performance stunned on vocals alone, no acrobatics required.
Back to playing Barbies in my room.
Number 12, God is a DJ, 14th Billboard Music Awards. Pink brought the dance floor described in her song to life at the 2003 Billboard Music Awards. The entire performance embodied the energy and joy of a nightclub.
And the girl with a skirt pulled.
At the first musical break, she did a stage dive right into her dancer's arms, demonstrating a raw confidence that got us even more excited than we already were. Never one to let her dancers have all the fun, she later took things up a notch with her own breakdancing moves.
Is it showing off to belt your heart out while in a backbend?
Well, flaunting her impressive skill set isn't something Pink has ever shied away from, and we hope it stays that way forever. Number 11, Cover Me in Sunshine, with Willow Sage Hart, 28th Billboard Music Awards. This charming duet was originally released via TikTok by Pink and her daughter Willow, who wanted to send some joy out into an anxious world. Their performance at the 2021 Billboard Music Awards perfectly exemplified these feelings. Icon Award recipient Pink started the song by carrying her child out in her arms. Soon they were floating over the stage, intertwined and showing absolute trust in each other.
Cover me in sunshine, shower me with good times.
They gracefully performed a seamless routine while their song played throughout the venue, and we could just tell they were having the most amazing time.
I've been missing yesterday, but what if there's a better place?
It was only one part of an amazing Pink performance that night, but the beautiful showing hit us right in the feels.
Cover me in sunshine.
Number 10, Never Gonna Not Dance Again, 50th Annual American Music Awards. What's the best way to deal with the end of the world? In Never Gonna Not Dance Again, Pink suggests dancing.
If someone told me that the world would end tonight, you could take all that I got for once, I wouldn't start a fight.
If you want to amp up the difficulty level, try busting a move on roller skates. From her first appearance on the AMA stage for the 2022 show, it was clear that the artist was ready to have some fun.
I'll lay down and die, I'll scream and I'll cry.
Dressed in bubblegum colours, she effortlessly grooved her way into the event, singing and killing it. The track's disco feel was perfectly suited to the roller skating neon of Pink's rink. It's quite possible that this wildly creative rocker is completing a list of things that no one has done at an awards ceremony. Lead a roller skating conga line while opening the AMAs? Check.
Never gonna not dance again, so let the music play till the end.
Number 9, Just Like Fire, 23rd Billboard Music Awards. We know that Pink can sing, and she more than delivered on that front here. But this performance was all about how theatrics can complement vocals.
And I'm wishing they'd stop trying to turn me off, I want it on.
Why walk when you can fly? From her starting place surrounded by audience members, Pink spun into the air on a golden rope. When she got back down, she joined her crimson-clad dancers in tearing up the stage.
And no matter the weather, we can do it better, you and me together forever and ever.
Meanwhile, other aerialists spun above them. Could the performance get any more daring than this? Of course it could.
Pink proceeded to casually sit on the hands of a giant clock and was lifted into the air.
She finished the song up there, while the set behind her burst into flames. Now that's how you do a finale.
Like fire.
Number 8, Sober, 26th MTV Video Music Awards. Pink's checkered harlequin-inspired outfit was perfectly suited to this circus-like performance. As soon as she entered, we knew something special was about to happen. Indeed, it didn't take long before she was raised up high, creating a beautiful metaphor. As the chorus kicked in, the joy on her face was palpable. She then performed a stunning trapeze act while belting out the emotional lyrics, and as the song intensified, so did the width and breadth of her tricks. The routine was precarious, adrenaline-inducing, and thrillingly frightening. In this way, it was a stunning illustration of the song's message about the appeal and danger of vice. Number 7, So What? 2nd iHeartRadio Music Festival. When you're a rock star, you do what you want on stage. Sometimes that means going above and beyond while performing an anthem like So What. Who could forget the party Pink threw at the 2008 EMAs? To say it was a blast is an understatement. But she took things to a whole nother level at the 2012 iHeartRadio Music Festival. The singer reminded the crowd that she isn't one to keep her feet on solid ground, and got everyone's adrenaline pumping.
What if the song's on the radio, then somebody's gonna die?
In a circular harness, she was pulled into the air. Twisting, flipping, and turning above countless people didn't stop her from belting out the song with all of her energy either. Everything about it screamed, superhero dominating the sky, and we loved it. Number 6, Medley of Hits, 34th MTV Video Music Awards. At the 2017 VMAs, Pink received the Video Vanguard Award. The accompanying performance was an incredibly creative, dreamlike journey through her various eras, fusing together not one, not two, but 8 of her most beloved songs. From the iconic Get the Party Started car ride to the So What lawnmower tour, she had us hooked on her every move and word as she revisited music videos past. There was absolutely no shortage of memorable moments. How could we forget her duetting with herself, or the breathtaking choreography and her captivating delivery during What About Us? It was an emotionally charged homage to her stellar career, and we couldn't look away, grateful that we got to witness it.
What about us?
Number 5, Try / Just Give Me a Reason featuring Nate Ruess, 56th Annual Grammy Awards. Pink's rendition of Try at the 2014 Grammys was accompanied by one of her most athletic, high-flying performances. She spun at amazing speeds, and her transitions were smooth and effortless. And no, she didn't take a break after landing, instead immediately taking on an interpretive dance. We were out of breath watching her, yet judging by the way she hit each note, she was doing just fine. Then, as Try shifted into Just Give Me a Reason, Nate Ruess joined her, and the crowd went wild.
Sorry, I don't understand where all of this is coming from.
Pink still didn't look or sound tired in the slightest, and the two singers put their whole beings into the song. Their raw vocals meshed together flawlessly, and the result was a Grammys performance for the ages.
And we're not broken, just better, how we can learn to love again.
Number 4, Try, 40th Annual American Music Awards. For this song about pursuing passion despite the risks, Pink moved away from her usual flashy performances.
Sometimes I think that it's better to never ask why.
She didn't fly above the ground or throw a chaos-fueled stage party. Instead, she bared her soul with a gorgeous contemporary dance. She and her dance partner brought a damaged relationship to life through strong, graceful movements. As the choreography illustrated personal struggles, the set was destroyed and began to burn. The entire presentation emphasized Pink's physical and vocal prowess. She smashed a glass wall and threw her partner into a table, and by the end, it was clear she was a little out of breath. That's when we remembered this dynamo had been singing the entire time too. That's passionate power.
You gotta get up and try.
Number 3, Beautiful Trauma, 45th Annual American Music Awards. The crowd gathering outside the JW Marriott building in downtown Los Angeles was in for quite a surprise.
We were on fire, I slashed your tires.
Dancers were launching off the building to spring and leap in unison. Was someone filming a scene for Doctor Strange? No, it was Pink breaking the boundaries of live award ceremony performances once again.
When the chemicals leave my body, yeah, they're gonna find me and I want to love you.
It would be impressive enough if she was just singing from that height. Never one to stop there, Pink also performed perfectly timed aerial stunts with the Bandaloop dancers to Beautiful Trauma. Their world was tilted sideways, with the building's glass exterior as their ground level. It was a stunning piece of performance art that defied gravity and expectations.
My beautiful trauma, my love, trauma.
Number 2, Hopelessly Devoted to You, 50th Annual American Music Awards. Paying tribute to the late Olivia Newton-John, Pink stayed true to this famous song's essence.
Guess mine's not the first heartbroken.
But thanks to her distinct grounded voice, her rendition was anything but derivative. Still, there was one crucial thing this cover shared with the original ballad: pure emotion. Hopelessly Devoted to You requires a singer who can commit fully to each of its lyrics. This is an area where Pink excels, and it's something the late Newton-John was particularly adept at too.
But now there's nowhere to hide.
It's this quality that made the performance so powerful. It was honestly hard not to well up watching Pink honour a true legend who passed too soon. We can't help but feel like Olivia Newton-John would have loved it.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Glitter in the Air, 52nd Annual Grammy Awards. As Pink stepped into the spotlight, her Grammy number seemed destined to be glamorous but sedate.
Have you ever fed a lover with just your hands?
Dressed in a stunning hooded gown, she moved slowly down the stage while singing Glitter in the Air in awe-inspiring fashion. Then, with one smooth gesture, she removed her dress and revealed a spangled one-piece. What followed was a graceful silk routine that flew her over the audience. Her heart-wrenching vocals ultimately continued as she spun, moving us to tears.
There you are, sitting in the garden, clutching my coffee.
As if all of that wasn't already impressive enough, an ethereal musical break saw Pink get soaked with water so drops of it could fly into the air like glitter. This wasn't the loudest of Pink's performances, but it was definitely the most breathtaking.
We'll never get better than tonight.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.